And hello everyone, Gabe the Izzard here. I am standing in front of the Petit State Park welcome sign, and I am wearing my Petit State Park long sleeve shirt as I visit State Park number 5 out of my 52 State Park series. I know I've already been here before, but I got to visit it. I got to vlog it. We're going to go to the visitor center. We're going to go to Mather Lodge. We're going to go to the Cedar Falls Trail and hike down into the waterfall. It's iconic. There it is right there. That's what we're going to do today, April 9th, 2022. 2022. Go ahead, tag along, if you will. First stop is the Dr. T.W. Hardison Visitor Center. This is a brand new visitor center that they just opened earlier, or in 2021, mid 2021. And it used to have a entertainment hall. This is all brand new, but the CCC had built an entertainment hall here, and I remember coming here as a kid watching square dances and all types of entertainment. And there is Dr. Hardison there, and he was instrumental in the Petit Mountain area. He lived up here half a century. That's why it's named after him. We're gonna walk in there. The old one is right up there. Little bitty one. Now they have a massive one. We're going in. Park your bikes right over there if you like. Had to walk back out to the truck and get my Arkansas State Park passport. I forgot to get it stamped at Pinnacle Mountain and Lake Ouachita. But I'm gonna get it done here. Number 5. FYI, Visitor Center is open from 8 to 5 daily. They got a list of emergency numbers and an expansive campground. So this one actually is under reconstruction, but there's lots of camping for RVs and tents, and RVs and tents. Got the passport stamped and just a little tour around. They got some nice Arkansas pottery, jams and jellies, cool little mugs, and some really nice apparel, which I'm gonna take a look at and see if there's something that I might like. I do kind of like that one at the very top, and then I also like the ones with the trails on it. This is the entrance to the exhibits, and here is the statue of the namesake of Petit. There she is, dressed up as a man. Came here and was discovered and buried here atop Petit Mountain. Petit, Little John. Along with the interactive exhibits, there's actually a set of binoculars that you can take a peek out over Lake Bailey. The boathouse is over there. Used to can rent paddle boats. I don't think you can do that anymore though. And then right over here, that's where the airport is. There's a landing strip. There were some hot air balloons released this morning from there. You can check out that video. Maybe I can figure out how to link it. Giving a geological look to the landscape. One of my favorite trails is the Bear Cave and the Rock House. But today we're going to be doing Cedar Falls, which is right over here. So here are is a map of the trails. Here's the Bear Cave area, which we've done that. I did a video on the Boy Scout Trail, which is this red one that goes down off the mountain and then back up, doing the 7 hollows all the way back up to Davies Bridge right here. We are going to be going to Mather Lodge and doing the Cedar Falls Trail, which is down very steep hill to the falls and back. Then there's the Cedar Creek Trail, which is right here, starts here, does a little loop. And then there's a biking trail, which is pretty new. It's paved. You can do that as well. There is lots of different types of wildlife here, from wild cats to wild dogs to beavers and the occasional bear. Not to mention squirrels, toads, cicadas, and birds. Got a little merch. Now we're heading to Mather Lodge and start the trail. And here is Mather Lodge, which this is where you have a restaurant, you have like hotel type rooms in here. This is where you rent the cabins that are located all along this area here. And also it has a small gift store and restrooms. And just on the other side over here is the start of the Cedar Falls Trail, and that is what we're gonna do. This is a newly renovated in the last few years, and the restaurants in here, they do have, like I say, a gift shop. Kind of the same things that are at the other one, at the visitor center. A penny smasher, and then the spot where you start the trail. Here at Mather Lodge, they have a swimming pool, which is closed right now because it is still quite chilly. And then here's an overlooking the valley. Red Bluff Drive overlook is right out there. That right there is the Bear Cave trail. Right there. And we will be going down and around. The falls are that way. And here's the backside of the lodge. And here is the beginning of the trail. Foot traffic only. 2 miles, no camping, no fires. Follow trail markers. Here's an informational board that kind of tells you about the emergency numbers, what to do with dogs, how to behave in the park, and whatnot. There is a bathroom on the back side of the pool. This trail also has a short, this is where the Boy Scout Trail will come out of also. So somebody that's on the 12-mile hike can use the bathroom right here. Number 1 or number 2, whichever they need to do. And down here shows which way to go. Cedar Falls Trail Canyon Trail to the right, Bear Cave to the left. We are going to the right and down. Quite a few switchbacks on the way down as it follows this little creek right here. Down, down, down. It's all straight down from the beginning and all straight up at the end. It's hard to tell this perspective, but it is very steep going down. These switchbacks keep it from being steep, but it is a long way down. We made it. Thank God we made it. Oh, wait. No, we're barely even starting. Some very interesting landscape. Rocks. You're not supposed to really get off the beaten path, but it's really cool to see. These rock outcroppings, pretty spectacular. It is a cold day, so I don't think there'll be any snakes today. Stump with dirt in the middle of it. Nature's playground. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a stunt man. So this is my stunt. Only took one try. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Nate. Here's some geological formations in the side of this rock. I like how they smoothed out. When you climb these rocks, they give you good grips because of the worn out, dissolved patterns. And just like that, it's flattened out. Smooth sailing from here to the falls. See that transition I did with my hand? So smooth. So this trail is well marked. There's really no way you can get lost on it unless you just take a left up here instead of a right. But you do have to watch your step almost every single step because it's jagged rocks and can be treacherous. That being said, you do need to stop and take in the beauty every once in a while just to see what's going on around you. Here is a bridge that has recently been reconstructed because after major floods, it got washed out. This is Cedar Creek. Going upstream, we'll head to the falls, and going downstream, we'll actually head out of the park. And like I say, it's hard to get lost. Falls to the right, canyon trail to the left. Big slab of rock. This trail has no shortage of seats to sit on if you want to take a break. Take in the views. Already we've seen double the amount of people, or quadruple the amount of people that we've seen on the Cato Bend Trail on Lake Ouachita on stop number 4 of the state park. Today is a beautiful day, and we started about 10 o'clock. So lots of people out already first thing in the morning. Here, this tree has enveloped this rock and have just taken over and absorbed it into the root system. With the amount of water that's coming out of here, this isn't even the creek. This is just flow from off of one of the runoffs of the mountain. The falls should be going pretty good. The creek is just on the other side of that berm. The water is literally springing up out of a hole in the ground. One thing about Cedar Creek water is it never really looks that good and clean, but I have actually drank water from it using a water purifier, and I have a video of that if you want to see me drink this red, brown, disgusting water. Looks like plenty of people walk up this path here thinking that there's a cave. But it's not. After an exact 1 mile walk, we come to the great reveal, which is Cedar Creek Falls, right there. Back out, and back in. There we go. Most times here, you can get across over here and walk behind, but the water is up, so I'm going to try to make it this way. I made it to the side. There's where everyone is. People are sitting and waiting. Taking in the views. Typically on a low day, you can walk right down here, but it's a little moist right there. Very moist. Right up here, right below that jet airplane, is the Cedar Falls overlook you can walk to pretty easily. There's actually people up there now. And now, with the falls behind me, it's the 1 mile march back out to Mather Lodge. It's that last quarter mile that's gonna put it to you. Zigzagging. All right, we're at the log, and from here on out, it's up with switchbacks. And taking a quick breather, gonna sip some of this water, and then start marching up. This is the hard part. Here we go. About a quarter of the way up, and the old heart is beating like a jackrabbit. I think if you listen hard enough, you can hear it screaming. Still beautiful out here. The little shepherd is making it. Good boy. Or girl. Halfway, piece of cake. Heart is back down where it should be. It's not in my throat anymore. Taking advantage of the scenery and this nice stone wall that you can have a rest on. Look there. Here at the beautiful stream, making quite the elevation. A couple more switchbacks, and right there is, that's the roof of the bathrooms at the end of the trail. And just like that, who would have ever thought bathrooms would be a sight for sore eyes? Not that I have to use it, but that is the end. This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end. El baño para hombres y señoritas. 2.4 miles. Whoa. And geez, it took us an hour and 13 minutes. Not too bad. Made it back to where we started. Pan back. Whoa. Oh well, there it is. Just up from Mather Lodge is the start of the CCC hike and bike trail, which you can go on a paved or asphalted path kind of through the woods. You can go to the swimming pool, Cedar Creek Trail, the overlook, the visitor center, all pretty quick. And it's right here next to the water tower, which is right here at the entrance of Mather Lodge. Well, it looks like I've been slow-mo videoing since the waterfall. That's a bummer. It happens. I made it up the trail. And now I'm just cruising through the campsites. They do have full baths with showers, hot water. They have electric and water for RVs. And these are the campsites. They're very secluded, but convenient and accessible to everything in the park. They do have a coffee house here if you need your coffee fix, and they sell souvenirs and trinkets in there. And then right up here is the Outpost, and it has a country store that sells fudge and firewood and ice. The Outpost. Say, cows, could you point me in the direction of the Strawberry Festival? Straight ahead? Thank you. On top of Petit Mountain is also the Automobile Museum. Inside of here has lots of antique vehicles. And then it has this Mustang right here. I actually think that one of Bill Clinton's cars is in there, if I'm not mistaken. For a fee, you can go in there. Well, those cows didn't know what they were talking about. They didn't send me to the Strawberry Festival, but I did find it. There really wasn't much to show. But I did want to come up here to Stouts Point to say thanks for watching. That was State Park number 5. We'll be going to number 6 pretty soon. And I always appreciate you watching. I'll see you on the next one. Later.